And right there, I forget everything I was supposed to say. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Tebo K, aka Gino Price, and you're watching the one and only music education show in the land, Music Biz 101, exclusively on 267 Hip Hop. Alright, so today being the first episode, we're going to be speaking about the top 5 things you need to be a successful artist in the music industry. Now, here's a quick disclaimer. These top 5 things are not necessities, which means you can succeed without these things, but having these things will make succeeding an attainable goal and not just a pipe dream ya gago le scheme sa gago. Number 1, know your sound. Alright, so knowing your sound is probably the most important thing for an artist. Why? Because there are so many different artists, there's so many different styles, there's so many different genres that we don't want any duplicate artists. Nobody ever goes on the internet looking for somebody that sounds like their favorite artist. Who does that, right? So be authentic, be original. How do you do that? Speak about what influenced you growing up. Mobozwana, you got a quick recharge to get airtime, to get data to watch the show right now. That's our culture. Speak about that. Speak about you got on a combi to go to the studio to go make music. Speak about that. There's so much in our culture that we could speak about that people shy away from because they want to sound cool and sound American. But honestly speaking, being authentic always sounds so dope. Just be who you are. Number 2, be a brand. All right, so this point is very important because being a brand is not so much about faking it, but it's about raising the standards of who you want to be, and how you treat yourself, people treat you the same. So, artist profile. Do you have an artist profile? If not, you need one. Another thing is when going to shows, how do you look? Image is everything. Don't set unrealistic expectations for yourself that you cannot live up to, but make sure that you're consistently who you are, which means across all platforms, on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Don't be having different names for your different channels. That's just too much admin and your fans cannot keep up. Try and make sure that all your pages across all different platforms have the same profile pictures, have the same cover photos, have the same name. This is all parts of good branding. I'm gonna put like pictures and videos on the screen right now of some artists that I think have amazing branding. Number 3, be a student. Now, don't you hate when you're chilling with your friend and then your friend plays you one of his songs and you don't really like the song, but you're afraid to tell him because you're not really sure how he's gonna take it? Yeah, that's because artists are very hard to learn. They're not very good students. Now, this point is very, very necessary because you're gonna meet so many different people that 1, don't really care about you and your feelings, and 2, don't really like you and your style. And you need to know how to take all that criticism. Another thing, learn. Read books, go out your comfort zone. So often I meet artists that feel like they don't have any influences. When I ask them, so who do you listen to? Who you really liking right now? And they'll say, no, nobody, just listen to me and my crew. And I'm like, really? You just listen to you and your crew, bro? Are you not trying to grow? Are you not trying to learn? This is a part of the process because, like I said before, you're gonna meet so many different people, and some people do things better than you. Some people know things that you don't know. And you need to be open-minded enough to get that information. Number 4, build a team. Now, what do Art Future, Fader Gang, and ASAP all have in common? Teamwork. You've heard the saying before, teamwork makes the dream work. Now, this is so important in the music industry because there are so many roles to be played and you cannot play them all on your own. Now, this is a very tricky one for me because there's no one size fits all. So I thought, let me just break it down into 3 little things and then you'll decide how you fill these gaps. The first gap is the management gap, right? This is a management publishing role. This is a person that pretty much is the middleman between you and promoters, potential sponsors. This person negotiates your rate. This person organizes interviews. This person does all the logistical work, all the behind the scenes work. Traditionally, the role of a manager is somebody that's not in the spotlight, ensuring that the artist stays in the spotlight. On the second role is a producer/DJ role. Now, this person is very important because they help harness your sound. They help build your sound. It's somebody that you trust, somebody that knows you, knows how well you sound. These are people that are in the studio recording with you, mixing and mastering your work. And then when you're doing shows, this is the person that's on the decks playing your songs. Lastly, this is my favorite part. This is a role that I gravitated towards naturally, and this is the visual team, right? The people that will be doing the graphic design for you. That's your album arts, your cover arts, people that will be doing your photography, people that will be doing your videos or your vlogs. Guys, we're living in a digital age. Fans are now more than ever looking for more content. So just having music out there is honestly not enough. So this team is actually a very, very important team. Make sure it's people that you trust, people that care for you, people that can tell you that, look, your direction is not the right one. Somebody that you can question and they can question you back. Number 5, patience, patience, patience. Now, this is arguably the most important point. You know, once in a while, we come across artists that blow up overnight. That one artist that comes from out of nowhere, they drop one single and pretty much their life changes. They shoot amazing music videos and they start touring the country. This does happen, but if you're hoping this is you, friend, don't hold your breath because you might be waiting for a very long time. How the industry generally works is that there's a systematic way to grow your fan base, to grow your following, to grow your influence. And this whole process takes time and energy. Pace yourself. It's a marathon, it is not a sprint. Make sure that every single day you're bettering yourself, because the artist you are today and the artist you're gonna be next week are two different artists. And if you're not growing daily, there's a problem, because the industry is always growing. So if 7 days goes by and you haven't done any work or you haven't bettered yourself as an artist, you are 7 days behind. All right, so there you have it, guys. The top 5 things you need to be a successful artist in the music industry. I hope you learned a thing or 5. Go ahead, click that like button, click that share button. Make sure your friends and your followers are watching this amazing content. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you click subscribe so you make sure you don't miss out on any of the action. From me, Tebo K, and the rest of the 267 Hip Hop team, adios.